everyone, this is Kerry Anderson. Hope you all doing well. In today's video, I'll be talking about how you can get rid of the manifesting anxiety. So if you like the video related with the manifestation power, I would like to request you all please do like, share, subscribe so that I will come up with more and more videos with lots and lots of stuff. So here we begin. Let's go. An affirmation describes a specific type of positive statement, usually directed toward yourself with the intent of promoting change and self love while squashing worry and fear. As a type of positive self talk, affirmations can help you alter subconscious thoughts. Repeating a supportive, encouraging phrase gives it power, since hearing something often makes it more likely you will believe it. In turn, your belief makes it more likely you will act in ways that make your affirmation become reality. Affirmations can help strengthen self worth by boosting both your positive opinion of yourself and your confidence in your ability to achieve your goal. They can also help counter the feelings of panic, stress, and self doubt that often accompany anxiety. When anxious thoughts overwhelm you and make it difficult to focus on more positive possibilities, affirmation can help you take back control and begin altering these thought patterns. Now, what affirmation can and can't do? Affirmations can help you create and reinforce new attitude and behavior patterns, but they can't magically erase anxiety. So here what they can do: improve your mood, boost self-esteem, increase motivation, help you solve problems, boost optimism, help you address negative thoughts. Say you have a lot of worries about financial concern, repeating I will win the lottery every day, however, positively may not help much. An affirmation like I have the talent and experience to find a better paying job, on the other hand, may encourage you to work toward this change. So, affirmation may work in part because affirming yourself activates your brain reward system. This system can, among other things, help reduce your perception of pain, softening the impact of physical and emotional distress. Affirming yourself, in other words, help improve your ability to weather difficulties. Now, feeling capable of handling any challenges that arise can often put you in a better position to work toward lasting change. Now, creating your own affirmation. If you have started exploring affirmations already, you have probably found plenty of lists along with some advice to choose affirmation that resonate most with you. That's some guidance, but there's an even better way to find affirmation that feel natural and right. So create them yourself. Consider the common affirmation I am fearless. What if you have plenty of fears and anxiety? Only bring them into sharper focus. You can repeat this affirmation over and over, but if you don't really believe you are fearless, it's unlikely you will become fearless from the affirmation alone. Reworking it into something more believable and useful might leave you with I have anxious thoughts, but I also have the power to challenge them. And ready to get started, so keep these tips in mind. Begin with I or my. A first person perspective can tie affirmation more strongly to your sense of self. This makes them more relevant to specific goals, which makes them easier to believe. Now, keep them in present tense. Maybe I'll feel more confident talking to people next year seems like a good goal. Affirmation are not exactly goal, though you use them to rewrite existing thought pattern linked to anxious and self-defeating thought. By setting them in the future, you are telling yourself, sure, that can happen eventually, but this may not have much impact on your present behavior. Instead, structure your affirmation as if it is already true. This increases the chance you will behave in ways that actually makes it true. For example, I have the confidence to speak to strangers and make new friends. Now, don't be afraid to accept anxious thought. If you link with anxiety, you might find it helpful to acknowledge this in your affirmation. It's part of you after all, and centering affirmation around reality can give them more power. Stick to positive phrasing, though, and focus on realistic reflection of what you want to gain. Instead of, I won't let my anxious thought affect my work any longer. Try, I can manage my worries around failure and achieve my goal in spite of them. Now, tie them to core values and success. Connecting affirmation to your core values remind you of what's most important to you. As you repeat this affirmation, you reinforce your sense of self along with belief in your own abilities, which can lead to greater self empowerment. If you value compassion, affirming this value can help you remember self compassion is just as essential. I extend the same kindness to myself that I show my loved ones. Affirmation can also help counter self defeating thoughts when you use them to remind yourself of previous accomplishment. I feel stressed, but it will pass. I can manage feelings of panic and regain my calm since I have done it before. Now, how to use them? Now that you have a few affirmation to get you started, how do you actually use them? There is no right or wrong answer, but these tips can help you make the most of them. So create a daily routine. Repeating affirmation is a stressful moment can help, but they generally have the most impact when you use them regularly instead of just when you need them most. So think of them as any other habit you need to practice regularly in order to see lasting change, right? So commit to affirming yourself for at least 30 days. Just keep in mind it might take a longer to see improvement. Set aside a few minutes 2 or 3 times a day to repeat your affirmation. Many people find it helpful to use affirmation first thing in the morning and just before bed. If you are a proponent of seeing is believing, try repeating your affirmations in front of a mirror. Concentrate on them and believe them to be true instead of just rattling them off. You can even make affirmation part of your daily meditation practice or use visualization to really see them as reality. Now, keep them current. You can always revisit and restructure your affirmation to make them more effective. As time passes, check in with yourself or the affirmation, helping you maintain control over your worries and practice self compassion when you get down on yourself. Or do they have little impact since you don't believe them yet? When you notice them working, use this success as inspiration. It may even spark a new affirmation. Now, keep them where you can see them. Seeing your affirmation regularly can help keep them front and center in your thoughts. So, try writing sticky notes or memos to leave around your house and on your desk, setting them as notification on your phone, beginning daily journal entries by writing your affirmation. Now, reaching out. Anxiety can sometimes become serious enough to affect all areas of your life: relationship, physical wellness, performance at school and work, daily responsibilities. Affirmations can absolutely have benefit as a self help strategy, but if you live with severe or persistent anxiety symptom, they may not be enough to help you see relief. If your anxiety is affecting your daily life, speak with a doctor about your symptoms. Sometimes symptoms can be due to an underlying medical issue. Many people need a therapist support when learning to manage their anxiety symptom, and that's perfectly normal. So it doesn't mean your affirmations are not good enough. A therapist can help you begin exploring underlying causes of anxiety which affirmation don't address. So learning more about what trigger anxiety symptoms can help you find ways to effectively cope with those triggers. The bottom line is many people find affirmation to be powerful tools for changing unwanted thought patterns and belief, but they don't work for everyone. If affirmation feel ineffective or add to your distress, that doesn't mean you have done anything wrong. It just means you might benefit from another type of support. Affirmation can lead to a more positive self image over time, but they are not all powerful. If you are not seeing much improvement, reaching out to a therapist may be a more helpful step. So that's all about the manifest power in this video. I'll be definitely coming in the next video with my another content. Till then, God bless you. Bye bye, and take care of yourself.